Oh my God. Hey! Hey!
Almost 3 years into my walk around the world, I headed deep into the forests of Turkey. But it didn't take long before I started seeing fresh bear tracks everywhere. And as night began to fall, I had to make a decision. Do I camp or keep walking? Welcome to day 1045 of my walk around the world. And today I'm making my way out of the town of Safranbolu here in Turkey. And going to be heading up into these mountains here. Well, firstly, it's a beautiful city. And I'm just going to be heading up into those mountains there, going through the forest. I have about 45 kilometers to walk until I reach the town of Yenis. And then from there, I'm going to be making my way to Istanbul to go spend Christmas with my sister. So, let's go do it. All right, we're away. It was rainy this morning, but it looks like it's passed, and so hopefully it'll be all right for the rest of the day. I reckon I'll probably end up splitting the 45 Ks I need to do over today and tomorrow, and the day after that I'll be getting the bus into Istanbul. I can't wait to spend Christmas with my sister. I've spent the last 2 Christmases by myself, so it's gonna be really nice. Hey buddy. There you go, there's a statue of a saffron for what the town is named after, Safranbolu. I've made my way out of town, heading off into the mountains. Got a great looking bridge just over here. Let me show you. Check out that. That's a good one. I'm just passing through one final village, the village of Bulak. So there's actually some like big cave systems in there, but apparently it's closed at the moment, so you're not allowed to go in. So we're gonna be heading this way instead. It's a little bit muddy. Not the best walking. And I've got absolutely no tread on these shoes. I'm just slipping and sliding. So yeah, it's probably time to get a new pair. Probably on the list of things to do while I'm taking my Christmas break in Istanbul. Oh shit, oh no. Oh no, I just ripped my pants. That's a bad rip. I need to buy needle and thread or something. It's a pain. It's getting real muddy. Ugh, gross. How am I getting through this? The rain has arrived, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think it's forecasted to get particularly heavy. So for now, this is manageable. And not too cold either, which is great. It seems slightly warmer today, actually, I think. Yeah, I haven't been cold at all. All right, so that's a bear print, I reckon, that we've got there. Definitely, 100%. Yeah, and what, another one there. Yeah. We've got bears. That's annoying. I'm gonna be camping in the middle of the forest tonight. Well, that was the plan at least. Even though it's winter, you would have thought they'd be hibernating, but apparently it's not as simple as, you know, they just disappear for months. Apparently, you know, they're less active, but they're still kind of active. So yeah, hopefully I don't have any run-ins with bears. Not like I did a month or so ago. Yeah. There we go. We've got a big pile of, I think that's bear poop, I'd say. Yeah, I think that's bear poop. So we've got a fair amount of bear activity out here then. Yeah. Shit. Bang. Bears. People often ask me if I carry bear spray or something with me. And the answer is no. I got nothing with me. Yeah. Apparently the bears though, here in Turkey, are meant to be fairly chill. Yeah. So, like, they're not like aggressive like, you know, grizzly bears in North America, or yeah. Apparently they kind of keep to themselves. Yeah, so it should be fun. Hey bear. Hey bear. Been foggy, it'd be easy to walk into one. Hey bear. Hey ya. Is that another dump of bear poop? I think so. Ugh. So much bear activity here, man. Maybe I'll just walk into the night and get out of here rather than camping in here. It just seems like there's bears everywhere. Alright, that's where I'm heading. Yanisi? I don't know. But that's where we're going. It's a little miserable out here, man. Rainy with bears wandering around. But it's nice and quiet. It's peaceful. Hey bear. Hey bear. There you go. We've got some more bear prints. I think that's one of the most obvious ones. But yeah, that there. There's another one there. Yeah. Bears. So many bears in this area. Yeah, there's a whole heap of footprints here. I think this is probably the biggest like chunk of forest that I've walked through in Turkey. Like I've been up into the forest, but they're often like smaller patches with villages spread through. But I think there's a big national park nearby here, and yeah, there's just thick forest. So the perfect home for bears. To be honest, with the amount of activity around, like bear prints and bear poop around, I'm surprised I haven't come across any yet. I feel like that's the sort of thing you say just before you see a bear. Hey bear. Hey bear. I haven't seen anyone today. It is just me and the bears out here. Nobody else. Hey, 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 bear. Woo! Ow! Ooh, ooh. Hey, bear. Hey, bear, 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 bear. I think I just heard something running. Hey, bear. Hey, bear.
jeez. Ugh, so muddy. Hear that? I think wild boar. I heard that. Definitely wild boar. Don't think that's a bear noise. Definitely sound piggish. Hey. I'm leaning towards walking out of here. If the locals are afraid of bears, maybe I should be afraid of bears too. Sounds like I'm coming up to a river, which is where animals often congregate. I'm talking loudly so they know I'm coming. That is right. Ba ba ba. Ba ba. Ba ba. Ba ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hey bear. Hey bear. Hey bear. Hey bear. This is what bears are made of. Hey bear. Hey bear. Pigs. Pigs. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey! Whoa. Holy shit. They couldn't make it up, so they were running towards me. Hey! Oh, they're up above me now. Wow. There must have been a good 30 of them. Hot damn. Yeah, they were running right at me. Because they were trying to get up and they couldn't get up. Whew. Alright. There you go. Hey. Ah. These forests are alive, man. There's a lot going on in here. I think that there is a bear print as well. Hey. So many animals here, man. Get me out of this forest. It is so foggy. It's so hard to see anywhere. Ugh. I wouldn't even know if I was about to walk into a bear. Maybe I should just set up camp. Man, I can't see a thing. The fog is thick. Hey, bear. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ooh. Thought I heard something. I just saw a bat or a bird or an owl or something flying. Hey bear. Whew. Hey. What a night, what a day. Oh, jeez. It was just the eyes, the bright lights of a moth shining back at me. But I thought it was the eyes of an animal, not a moth for a sec. Whoa. Can you see that? There's a light. What is that? What the hell is that? Is there a building there or something? I've got no idea what that light might be. Like, there hasn't been any buildings or structures out here, and now there's a light. Yeah, we're literally deep in the forest. I got no idea what that would be. It's on the other side of the of this valley, so I'm not heading that way, unfortunately. And yeah, I got no clue what that would be. Strange, but there's a light. Sure, looks like some sort of cabin. Oh, I want to go in that. What do the signs say? Probably something like, do not enter. This is a logging construction zone area. That's my guess. He's telling me definitely not to go in there, but that's the way I've come. So, sorry, mate. There you go. Hard to see inside, but yeah, it's just filled with stuff. Yeah. All right, onwards we go. Yeah, I would love like a little, a hiker's hut, little mountain cabin. Give me protection from the bears, but yeah, we'll just keep walking. It is a little unsettling walking in the night, in the fog, hoping that there aren't any bears around. But yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I can't wait to the idea of being back in Australia and just being able to walk without fear of big shepherd's dogs or bears, predators. People talk about Australia being dangerous, but spiders or snakes, whatever, thought I heard something. Hello? I don't know, I thought I heard something. I can't see a thing. It's just too foggy. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Hey, bear. There's always more wildlife around water sources. So let's hope there's no bears around here. Bear, 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 bear. See, in another place, this would be the perfect place to camp. A nice flat green area. Damn it. Why are there bears here? Maybe I should just camp here. Oh, be nice. And here's another one of these. Bear? Nah. Another one of these big vans. I wonder if there's a door that opens on one of these. Can't tell. Oh man, so we've got the river right here. There's even some water thing there. Little shelter right by the water, but this looks unlocked. There's no lock on it. Maybe I'll sleep in there. Let's see. This is the setup inside. Yeah, I could sleep in here. I wonder how long it's been since someone slept in here. I don't know. And who's sleeping in here? Who's this for? Because, yeah, man, I might just lay my sleeping mat in here, sleep in here, and that way I don't have to worry about bears or anything. I think that's what I might do, just put my sleeping mat down on that, and call it a day. Alright, well, I decided to stay here tonight. Yep, all set up, got my mat laid out. This turned out perfectly. Got protection from the bears, so I can eat in bed without having to worry about attracting any company. I don't know what this is for. Maybe it's people who are doing some logging work or something. It seems very old and not well looked after. But then there's just some toilet paper up here that looks fresh, rolls of it. And then also a packet of sponges. So maybe some people still use this. I don't know. I'm going to use it tonight. I'm very grateful for it. Anyway, I'm very happy I don't have to worry about bears tonight. I'm gonna go nibble on some chocolate in peace. Good night.
Good morning. I had the best sleep I've had in a very long time. It was great. I got a good 9 hours, I reckon. Oh, man. Yeah, that was great. I think it's been raining too, so this has been lovely. Yeah. Now I've just got to walk, I think maybe 10, 15 kilometers more to get to till I get into town. I could just keep sleeping forever.
Nice view to wake up to, huh? Pretty cool. The river's a little high at the moment. We're coming pretty much right up to the truck. The worst thing is, I accidentally left my hat outside on the ground. So it's all wet. Man, that was the best sleep. Honestly, like, I haven't slept that well in so long. That was a great little find, that spot. Yeah. Let's keep an eye out for bears too. Could be roaming around this morning, which would be cool to see. A little less frightening than in the night, I think. It's beautiful here as well. Oh, and there's a little building there. There's stuff going on around here. I didn't even realize last night. Yeah, there's a building. And it's not too cold this morning, it feels, which is nice. Yeah, it's quite mild. Wow. Whoa, there's multiple buildings here. What's going on? You got one over there, and there's a couple over here. Man, crazy. There's all these buildings here. In the middle of the forest. I would have had no idea. Huh. Stop control. Huh. There you go. I wonder if they're all locked though. Might not have helped me last night. Interesting. There you go. Here we got some signs. Gok Bell. That's where I'm heading. Huh. Well, there you go. Didn't expect to see this here. The doors were locked anyway, so I wouldn't have been able to sleep inside. Plus, my little spot last night was perfect anyway, so no complaints from me. And there was no mice. Amazingly, there was no mice. I thought there definitely would be some roaming around in there. But yeah, my food was left untouched and I didn't hear anything crawling around, so it was great. It was very good. Oh, ready down, just come be the bear I need. Bear, 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 bear. There you go. There's some guys on a tractor going past. Yeah, they were very surprised to see me out here. The first thing they said was like, bear, bear. And I was like, yeah, bear. Yeah. I think they said they're going to go pick up one of the caravans and bring it back out. So I didn't tell them I slept in there, but I'm sure it's fine. Seeing as they're so concerned about the bears, they'd probably be happy that I slept in there. Yeah, man, bears, bears, bears. But yeah, no, they thought I was crazy being out here by myself with the bears, but all good so far. So I've joined onto an asphalt road and I'm making my way down onto the main road that leads into the town of Yenicha. I looked it up. I think it's pronounced Yenicha. C-E. It should be like a C, yeah. But the C is a J sound, so Yenicha. Yeah. So from there, I will get a bus or something back to Safranbolu. Stay there tonight, and then tomorrow get a bus into Istanbul and meet my sister that evening. Exciting times. Hey, buddy. You're a big kitty, aren't you? Yeah. There's the road. We made it. We've got a tunnel coming up, but I think there's a track that I can take going around it. I've had to go through one of the tunnels. Not too long there. There you go, 4 more Ks to Yenager. I hate following highways. So annoying. But that's alright. Eventually when I come back from Christmas break, we'll be heading back up on the trails, hopefully. If there isn't snow, we'll see. Alright. Made it to town. Woohoo! Time for a break.
I'd now be making my way to Istanbul, where I'd take the next week and a bit off. It was really special getting to spend Christmas together with my sister, and she brought me out some new gear too. Eventually, the time came to return to Yenager to resume walking from where I'd left off, but during my break, the country had been buried in snow.